colors. Look, got some ephemera. Too funny. Running this one. If anybody's interested, this is going to be the last item for today. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm going to pull the buyer giveaway. Addictive autograph. Girl, you're going to have some bookmarks. All right, you're going to get these. You're going to get these sent to you as well in your package. So congratulations. All right, guys, we're going to get ready here at the raid camp. Sorry, but yeah, I gotta look at it. I'm so pretty this time of day. More raid. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Morning. Morning. Morning.
Oh, I have to mute my laptop or we're going to have echo for an hour. I hope everyone is. No, I don't have any mods. I'm sorry. Um, my name is Pam, and I primarily sell French stuff, French papers. I have in the back here a, a variety of vintage, I guess they'd be antique, over 100-year-old French books. I wanted to just show you one and kind of explain. Well, as you can see, this one's in really rough condition. Most of them that I have bought, I bought with the intention of taking them apart and using the beautiful rag paper that is in these French books for crafting, primarily junk journals. And I ended up getting a lot of them. And so I'm dwindling my collection. This one example is from 1781. Those are just tags to tell me the listing number and the year, because a lot of them are in Roman numeral, like this one. But these books, they are made, I don't know if you're familiar with rag paper, but this is handmade paper back in, hundreds of years ago. They had people collect clothing, and then all of the zippers, buttons, things like that were removed from the clothing. And then they um, took them to another shop. I don't know if it was the actual bookshop or not, but they did added whatever they added to the clothing, and I call it a slurry, made like a slurry. If you've seen the process of homemade paper today, it to me it's kind of similar. You've got like a slurry, and then they would use these screens with vertical and horizontal wiring on there to hold the slurry, and then of course it dried. Oh, addictive! I'm going to be okay unless you want to. You sure don't have to. Okay. Um, and so they then, yeah, did the printing and the cutting of the books. Most of these have old leather covers and backs. The They're on the pricier side. So that's why I went to looking and I found some less expensive options for today too. But the 1700 ones, I dropped them down $5 a book, and the 1800 ones I dropped down by 5 a book. So these vary in price from 30 to 45. And I didn't know if anyone wanted to spend that much or not, but I just wanted you to know that that's what I have as an option for today. But this rag paper it's not like, I mean, you can fold it, bend it, crease it, and it doesn't tear. And you know how paper, say early 1900s, when it wasn't rag paper, it would get crumbly. This rag paper does not get crumbly. It That's why it still looks this good. What, 1781? Was that 250 years? Did I do the math in my head fast enough? So, I love using this paper to create ephemera for junk journaling. But I also have some that I've kept just because they're beautiful. Here's another one, but it's split down the middle. And so, like I said, um, not all of them are in the best shape, but that's what I kind of was going for, so that I didn't feel guilty if I wanted to take them apart and use the pages. And then I also have a massive German dictionary. And the color on this paper is just outstanding. So if you like that, we'll get to that one too. So I thought I would start with these little golden books. These are from the late 40s, early 50s. And I'll start the auction, and you can have a choice of whichever one you would like. So this is Frosty the Snowman, copyright 1951. Beautiful illustrations. So if anyone wants to jump into the more expensive books, just please let me know. And this one is so pretty. Once Upon a Winter Time. This one, I think, was the 40s. Copyright 1948. I need another light on because I'm getting a shadow. Let's see if that helps. The pages themselves are in really good condition. The graphics, isn't that something? How much, just like before, she said, how much time has changed in what we see in books. So there's Once Upon a Winter Time, and then Three Little Kittens. I remember that nursery rhyme. And this one is 1942. So this is the oldest one. Oh, looky there. Naughty kitten. Like many of us, I was going to make junk journals out of the little golden books. And then French found me, and I kind of veered away. This one does have some pencil writing and a little bit of a couple chip corners there. So let's see if anyone would like one of those. I'll just run them for 10 seconds. And, excuse me. All right, if anyone wants to come back to them, we sure can. The other thing I have is a pile of, I bought, I know, I do too, Christy. How are you? The other thing I have is a pile of other children's books that I originally bought with the intention to use those with my little golden books. So I would have had a Bambi and a Lady and the Tramp little golden books, and I was going to use papers from these to put in there to have more illustrations. So let's start with Bambi on top. Let's see, I did a choice. Where are they? There they are. Oh, come on. I didn't have a show this week, and you'd have thought I'd never run an auction. I need to hit, oh, okay, that's it. Hit the start auction to be able to change the time. Duh. So we'll run Bambi. Got some writing. Okay, there's some pencil writing in that one. And then we've got Lady and the Tramp. That's that. I recognize that company. And that's the same thing. Is this Bambi the same? It's a little different. Oh, I always liked Twitter pated. I think, isn't that from Bambi? Okay, we're going to run this one. And then we've got Snow White. My kids watched these Disney movies nonstop when they were little. I swear to God. You'd have to watch one 50 times over, you know? That one's going. But I just love the color in them to, put them in junk journals. But as you can see, I didn't get that done. Here's Dumbo from 2015, it looks like. We'll run that one. Hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. Okay, now here's this Little Golden Book Favorites. This looks like it's brand new. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Look at that pretty apple tree. Oh, we've got the letters of the alphabet. I'm just seeing this. I hadn't looked at these for a while when I dug them out this morning. Welcome, welcome. I have different listings. I have specific, just say that right, books that I have listings for. So you please let me know if there's something you see that you would like me to show. We can switch from Cinderella to German or French if anyone wants to. And it's a running. Oh, here's another Cinderella. It looks like it might be a little bit newer. I'll get this one going. You look at the horse. Oh, funny. This is a family treasure of little golden books, 46 best loved stories. And this book is in really good condition. Look at all of the images. Isn't that pretty? Mr. Dog. Wow. It's a pretty, and it's a pretty thick book too. There's a lot of pages in here. Just these images alone are cool, aren't they? Let's run this one. Okay. The other little golden books I have four of these. Peeps in Pajamas. My kids, my three adult grown children never liked Peeps in their Easter baskets. But guess who always put them in there for them? Me. And this has still carried on with their children. We have so much fun with it. Um, what, a few years ago, they came out with like 7 or 8 different colors of Peeps, and I got all the colors and put all of them in their little Easter baskets. Some of the grandkids like them, but we have fun with it. So I thought this was a cutie for this time of year, in case anybody would like to have a little Peeps Easter basket book. Let me find that one. There it is. And it's a running. And like I said, I have four of them. And it's in pristine condition as well. And then I've got I'm a Unicorn. My little granddaughters, they enjoyed this book. And I still have this one left. My two youngest granddaughters are um, both little princesses. My two oldest granddaughters are more like tomboy. Okay. This is a really, really nice old little golden book with the book jacket still on it. Nursery rhymes. And the copyright on this one is 1942. I didn't even realize that little golden books had dust jackets until I started doing some research on them a few years ago. Old King Cole, A Hunting We Will Go, Jingle Bells. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Oh, Susanna. Oh my gosh. I paid more than 15 for it, but I thought I'll just see if anyone would be interested. That's cute too. Wow. Well, I won't read that song title. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ding-a-doodle. Ah, okay. So let's run this one. Journal Junkie, hi. Oh, I see glitter. Who else from my gang have I missed? Thank you so much for being here. MLE, thank you, thank you. You will really like this one. Okay. I think when I started on Whatnot, I probably had 50 little golden books that I had listed individually, and I'm down to DuckTales, besides the ones that I have shown you. And we can do all three of these for $3 if anyone would like them. Let me find one of them. I thought I had that posting in here, or that listing. Well, okay. Let's go back to, oh, edit this one. Three. I'll just put 3 duck books. Uh, that'll be for all 3. And oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's run it. It'll be for all 3 of these. These 2 are the same. And then we've got DuckTales. MLE, thank you. All right. I have got some, they're primarily French, but they're not as old as these. So I'll show you some of those to see if you like any of them. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a French one. Or, I mean, German. It is. I was going to see if I could find a copyright. 1882. But it is not the rag paper. So those aren't as expensive. But this paper is still really nice for being that old, and none of it has, chipped. And you've got some illustrations in here. I know I saw another one. There's this one. And this one is coming apart. So just like the previous seller, you don't have to feel guilty if you want to take it apart and use it for crafting. God, those are some pretty plates in there, aren't they? Wow. And there's a few more. Huh. All right, I'm going to run this one starting at 5. I'm going to show a bunch that are going to start at 5 now. It's a beautiful cover. MLE, you bet. These three are from the late 40s and 50s. And we've got the Three Little Kittens. They're beautiful old books. Oh, look at that. This one is 1942. I think that was the same year as the one you purchased. These are some really nice old ones. I'll get this pinned. Oh, well, I'll show y'all 3 and you can have a choice. And what I've started seeing people do, if, say, someone, there's only one person that bids, and say you wanted 2 or you wanted 3, you just bid it up to that price and get them all since this is choice. Once upon a winter time. I love the graphics in this one, the pictures. Well, and all of these old ones, they just are so nostalgic. There's that one. And then Frosty the Snowman. Look at that, 39 cents. I think 25 cents is on the Three Little Kittens. Isn't that something? Yes, I can do that, Emily. I will do that right now. You're very welcome. Let's see. We'll go in, edit listing. We'll make it, whoop, 15. And bump the shipping just a little. And if I can find it again, here we go. Okay, so this is for all three. All three of these. I know the listing says choice, but this is for all three. You're going to love these, Emily. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've gotten some really nice books. You are very welcome. All right, what have we got here? I think this is another German book. John Niddle. 1956 novel from the Moroccan Atlas. Hmm. Whoop. Let's see here. Let's go to 10. We'll get this one started. This one doesn't have the pictures like the other German one, but all of the pages are really nice and clean. Okay, now I think, isn't this a Reader Digest? Oh, or am I thinking wrong? I'm trying to look at the cover. Isn't that pretty? Oh, November of 1965. No, I don't think. No, that's not a Reader Digest. Oh my gosh. Because it's in a different. Well, I mean, there might have been Reader Digest in other countries, but this is not English. For some reason, I don't know why I thought it might be. I thought there was something back here. There it is. What's the. Oh. So you do think it's a Reader's Digest? So I'm not completely crazy? That's a pretty image. Okay. Okay. So, okay, and if I feel better, like I haven't gone totally cuckoo. So, a French Reader's Digest. Here we go. Abstractory, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what else is in here? Well, did you hear the avalanche behind me? The red one. let's see. This German one. Oh, it said Rose. Okay, yeah. Yes, you bet. It's running now. Thank you so much. If any of you are junk journalers, this great big German dictionary is pretty amazing. Oh, I'm trying to reach over. There we go. Look how thick this thing is. The back is off. Well, it doesn't give page numbers, but let me tell you, there's a lot. And the coloring of these pages are beautiful. They look, I have a lot of light on, so it kind of has distorted it a little bit, but look at that. Just pages and pages of dictionary in German. Here's a picture of costumes, it says. And there's military, it looks like military attire. So, yeah, this sucker, the back is loose. And this is like from book cover to book cover. It's like, well, pages alone are almost 2 inches thick. I'll run this one, just see if anyone would like to play with these. Oh, abstractory. I had a listing for it and I ran it under miscellaneous, but that's okay. I just need to remember to remove 18. Thank you. Oh, we're still going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you all. Jennifer, hi. Oh, abstractory asked me what year. Crud. Oh, and there's some pretty pictures there too. Sorry I didn't see that before I started it. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I don't think it is going to tell me a date. Well, sorry. I don't see one. But Jennifer, thank you. Oh my gosh. I probably didn't bump the weight on that baby, did I? That's probably the biggest one I have. Okay, look at all the book crumbs. Okay, so this one is Modern Lyrics. I just think it's a beautiful cover. May 21, 1915 is written right there. Let's see. I'm looking for a date this time. Well, I guess I guess we can. Oh, thank you. This is a fabric from Tim Holtz, a cabinet card. Thank you, Abstractory. I'm kind of becoming known for the little French paper dolls, die cuts, whatever you want to call them. I buy images. The first set I did are the ones that you'll see that have the darker clothing. Those were real French hand painted prints that I bought from France. And I go in, well, first of all, I scan them, and then I remove the background, which is the time consuming part, because you can get a remove background program, but it never does it 100%, so you have to do a lot of tweaking. And then I print them out and I cut them with my cutting machine. They're, yeah. So I did my first set last year with the darker clothing with those prints. And then I got some French theater lady, French, okay, let me start over. French theater magazine covers. A gentleman on Whatnot was selling just the covers, and I did the same thing with those. I can show you an example here. This is what I bought, and then I scanned it and removed everything in the background and ended up with just her, and can use, those in our junk journaling if we want. And then I have another set that is from Le Mode French magazines, and I have three more sets coming up. But I used to be big time making my own scrapbooks from scratch. I mean, the cardstock, chipboard, everything. I did that for years. And I made one for my granddaughter who's graduating in May to document her 4 years of playing varsity volleyball. And that's my priority right now. So I'm trying to get it done quick so I can get back to the other the other little dolls I want to make. So this is a beautiful um, music book. I cannot remember how much I paid for it, so I'm going to go ahead and run it, starting at 5. I couldn't find a date. Well, it had 1915. I keep saying that inscribed here. Jennifer, thank you. It's a goodie. I just love the image, the imagery on the front of this. And then let's look at this music book. This, I think, is another pretty cool one. This Sacred Star Union collection of church music. But again, another beautiful cover. The MUSEE volumes. I wonder what those are. Oh, these two. You betcha. Let me show this real quick. Look at the patina on these pages. And like I keep saying, I most of the books I buy are going to be in rougher condition. This is entered according to Act of Congress in the year 1861. I don't know. But look at all that. It just goes on and on. I'm grabbing chunks. There's a lot in here. I was going to originally um, scan a bunch of these, but I'm really just needing to clear some room. All right, so I think I'm gonna do that one. I think I'm gonna start it at, I think I'm gonna start this one at 10, guys. 10 seconds. And it has started. A lot of beautiful pages here. Look at the, isn't that gorgeous? Thank you, Abstractory. Good, good books. Okay, so I believe these are the two that you're talking about. I have a sticker that says 1831. There's the date in there. Oh, I just saw Abstractory got a, is it, you call it reward? And I just started that for the first time. I've been selling almost a year on, at the end of this month, will be a year that I've been selling on Whatnot. And um, what the heck was I going to say? Oh, my Lord. That's number 16. 16. And I'm going to get it started now. What was I talking about? Does that ever happen to you? Oh, the rewards. So this is the first time I have put rewards on my shows. And I was kind of excited to do that. And then this is number 15. These are very old. And you can see some, it looks like that might be some gold gilding on there. I can't tell for sure. But this is rag paper. And I had the date of 1831. And so is this one. And let's get it going. Thank you very much for the purchase of the first one. And here is the second one. I'm telling you what, if you have never worked with rag paper or seen rag paper, I didn't even know it existed until last year. And I just fell in love with it. Thank you very much. Let's see, 10:47. So we have 13 minutes. Let's see what else I can dig up. It shouldn't be hard. I have a whole box of books here, old books. What are these little ones? Well, I found another German in my box. Look at this cover. This is a littler one. He's a little between 5.5 and 5 3/4 long by, I gotta get out of my own way to see, 3 3/4. And he's definitely has some damage. He's not rag paper. This is a slick finish paper, but some of the pages have that decal edge. If I've missed any comments, please just say them again. can I add my friend's first show, please? Meaning to let us know about it? So here's a little German one. It has some pretties on there. Let's see. Oh, we've got that. 1888. Yes, you can. I have sets of of do I have sets of more books? This there's 3 here, 10, 11, and 14, but that would be otherwise they're a variety. I don't have very many sets. They're all just kind of here and there ones. All right, so now let's run this little German book. And it's a running. You betcha. All right, so these 3, uh-oh, I have a little French bowl full of buttons and it tipped over partly. Okay, so I just want to show them real fast. These are 1810 rag paper. They are amazing, and you've got the marbling on the edges. Can you just feel, can you hear how much thicker that kind of paper is? You know, the rag paper. Here's an 1810. This has some water damage on the lower part. We'll see how far it looks like it goes through most of the book. You got the little bookmark lace there. I know these books are just, believe me, I still have a ton. So I'm not getting rid of everything I have, but I thought I would just share some. But this rag paper, oh, I can't say enough about it, as you can probably tell. Okay, so a ponton, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Would you like me to run them as a bundle or run them separate? Or does it matter? Let's see, I think they're 11, 12, and 13. We'll get these done real quick before we have to raid. Okay. 11. I don't think so. Let me look. Yeah, on the covers, there's 10, 11, and 14 on these. I got to see what prices did I have on these. That one's 35, 35, and 35. So 105. Edit listing. Plus 11 and 12. Those are the numbers I have as far as listing in my auction. Thank you, Nix. Thank you for doing this. Yeah, if you guys ever, I have these in my, I have them in my bin. So if you ever decide you want a rag paper book, I these are actually pretty good prices for these. Okay, so it's 2 to 3 pounds for those three. Save changes and start auction. Oh, had another avalanche. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just going to say a pan. You're going to love them. I'm kind of guessing maybe you have some French books. Okay. Last one, probably. The Little Lame Prince. Let's see what this is. I haven't looked at it for a while. Okay. Whoop. Got a loose page there. Well, don't see a year. Well, sorry. But it has, what drew me to this one was all the beautiful designs on the edges. Let's run this one. I'll start it at 5. If I can get back to it. Sorry about this. Here we go. 10 seconds and we're off. Oh, yeah, it started. Okay. Yeah, I have my rag paper books listed. Most of these others I haven't gotten listed yet, so I need to work on that. Thank you very much, Abstractory. Okay, we got 3 minutes. Did any last chance? Anyone want some little Easter little golden books? I have 4. And my shipping rate dropped with the winter storm, but I typically have my shipment before this winter. It was less than a day shipping, so I do ship quickly because I know, when I buy something, I want it quick. So I try to do the same. What is this one? I don't think I listed it, but it's 1891. History of Europe, 1270 to 1610. Holy moly. Beautiful color of paper. And look at that foxing. It's a pretty biggy, chunky one, too. 829 pages. You could have a lot of fun with this much paper. I'll run this one. I love the color of the red. Thank you, thank you. Well, everyone, I have had a fun time showing you some of what I collect and do, and so glad some of you picked up these goodies. We are going to, let me find my note so I know who to rate into. Oh, here it is. Well, thank you. I don't know if there's another host besides Nick's 99 picks. If there is, I know another gal, oh, Addictive Otter Crafts has been helping. And okay, thank you both very much. And actually, that's who we're definitely going to rate into. Everyone have a great rest of your day and weekend. Braid right here. Come on. Addictive. Got to spell it right, I guess. There we go. See y'all later. Have a great rest of your weekend.